Archaeologists that discovered the final location of Mount Ararat, Noah's Ark. Soil samples from the top to highest peaks in Turkey reveal human activity and marine materials. Dating of the rock and soil from the location match with biblical timing of Noah's Ark.
The search for Noah's Ark has fascinated humanity for centuries, blending faith, legend, and science into one of the world's most enduring mysteries. The story, rooted in the book of Genesis, describes a catastrophic flood that wiped out nearly all life on Earth, sparing only Noah, his family, and the animals aboard a massive ark. But is this tale simply a symbolic lesson, or could there be real evidence of such a vessel waiting to be found? A forgotten tablet and a new lead. The quest for answers took an unexpected turn when a 4,000-year-old clay tablet was discovered in the attic of a retired British Air Force officer. This ancient artifact, inscribed with cuneiform writing, took years to fully decipher. When experts finally translated the text, they were stunned to find a detailed account of a great flood, including instructions for building a large boat to save life from destruction. The similarities to the biblical account were striking, and some researchers began to wonder if this tablet could help pinpoint the true location of the flood and the ark's final resting place. Technology meets tradition. While the clay tablet offered tantalizing clues, modern technology has also played a crucial role in the search. Using advanced 3D imaging and ground-penetrating radar, researchers have scanned the rugged terrain of the mountains in eastern Turkey, an area long believed to be the landing site of the Ark. These scans have revealed unusual, boat-shaped formations buried beneath the earth, matching the dimensions described in Genesis. The possibility that these could be the remains of Noah's Ark has reignited global interest and debate. The story of a world-engulfing flood is not unique to the Bible. Ancient texts from Mesopotamia, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh, tell of a man named Utnapishtim who survived a similar deluge in a massive vessel. Flood legends also appear in cultures from India to the Americas, each with its own version of a catastrophic event and a hero who saves life from destruction. Some scholars argue that these stories reflect a shared memory of a real disaster, while others believe they're independent myths that arose in response to local floods. The biblical blueprint. According to Genesis, God saw that humanity had become corrupt and violent, and decided to cleanse the earth with a flood. Noah, described as a righteous man, was chosen to build an ark according to precise instructions. 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high, made of gopher wood and sealed with pitch. The ark was to have 3 decks and a single door, symbolizing the one way of salvation. After Noah completed the ark, God sent pairs of animals to him. And then, as the rain began, the Lord shut him in. Genesis 7 verse 16. The search for the ark's remains has drawn explorers and adventurers for generations. Mount Ararat, a towering peak in eastern Turkey, has been the focus of countless expeditions. Some claim to have seen the Ark or found ancient wood high on the mountain slope. Despite the excitement, the search for Noah's Ark is filled with challenges. The region is remote and often dangerous, with harsh weather, political instability, and difficult terrain. Some scientists argue that the boat-shaped formation is a natural geological feature, not the remains of a man-made vessel. Others point out that volcanic activity and shifting glaciers could have buried or destroyed any evidence over the centuries. Still, the search continues. New expeditions are launched regularly, using drones, satellite imagery, and advanced dating techniques to probe the mountain's secrets. Each new discovery, whether a piece of ancient wood, a mysterious inscription, or a strange formation, adds another layer to the mystery. Beyond the physical search, the story of Noah's Ark holds profound spiritual significance. For believers, the Ark is a symbol of God's judgment and mercy. It represents the idea that, even in the darkest times, God provides a way of salvation for those who trust in Him. In the New Testament, The ark is seen as a foreshadowing of Jesus Christ. Just as Noah and his family were saved from the flood by entering the ark, so too are believers saved from judgment through faith in Christ. The Apostle Peter writes, "And only a few people, 8 in all, were saved through water. And this water symbolizes baptism that now saves you also." 1 Peter 3 verses 20 to 21. Science and the global flood. The question of whether a global flood actually occurred is hotly debated. Some scientists argue that there is no evidence for a worldwide deluge, while others point to geological features, such as massive sediment layers and fossil beds, as possible signs of a catastrophic event in the distant past. Supporters of the biblical account argue that the widespread presence of flood legends, the discovery of marine fossils on mountaintops, and the sudden extinction of many species could all be evidence of a real global flood. Critics counter that these phenomena can be explained by local floods, tectonic activity, or other natural processes. The tablet's secrets, a new chapter. The discovery of the ancient clay tablet in Britain has added a new dimension to the debate. The tablet's account of a great flood, a massive boat, and the survival of life echoes the story of Noah's Ark in remarkable detail. Some researchers believe that the tablet may point to the real location of the flood and the Ark's resting place. As scholars continue to study the tablet and other ancient texts, new theories are emerging. Some suggest that the flood described in the Bible and other ancient sources was a real event, perhaps caused by the sudden flooding of the Black Sea or a massive regional disaster in Mesopotamia. Others believe that the story is a powerful allegory, a way for ancient people to make sense of the world's unpredictability and the need for faith in the face of disaster. The ongoing search. Despite the challenges and controversies, the search for Noah's Ark remains one of the most enduring quests in archaeology and biblical studies. LP for some, the search is about finding physical proof of the Bible's accuracy. For others, it is a journey of faith, a way to connect with the stories that have shaped human history. And for many, it is a reminder that the mysteries of the past are never truly lost. They are waiting to be discovered by those who are willing to look. Whether or not the Ark is ever found, its legacy endures. The story of Noah's Ark has inspired countless works of art, literature, and music. It has shaped the beliefs of billions and continues to spark debate and exploration. The Ark stands as a symbol of hope in the face of destruction, a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is a way forward. It challenges us to consider the consequences of our actions, the importance of faith, and the possibility of redemption. As we look to the future, the mystery of Noah's Ark remains unsolved. But the search itself is a testament to the enduring power of the story. A story that has survived for thousands of years, crossing cultures and continents, inspiring